We understand that relationship is very important. We understand that men are really important. But we also need to understand that every one of us have seasons in our lives. So does relationships. You need to always understand the seasons of every relationship you have. Many of us, there are a lot of our friends or relationships that the season for that friendship or relationship is over. But we keep forcing that friendship, we keep forcing that relationship. There are some friends you had back in the years, maybe primary school, secondary school, that as much as you didn't have any issues, there was no problem at all. But you just find out that probably all of a sudden they begin to distance themselves, or you begin to distance yourself. In some of those cases, it simply means that the season of that particular person or those particular people is over in your life. Don't keep pushing it. Don't keep forcing yourself on those relationships. Anytime people run into each other, see each other in the future, definitely you will greet, you will smile at each other, you will hug and all that, because definitely people are not enemies. But that friendship is over. The season for that friendship is over. The same thing applies in a relationship. There are a lot of us in a relationship. You've stayed with this particular boy, this particular girl, 10 years, 15 years. You are saying that the relationship is not making headway, but you keep forcing it. You keep making sure it works. That's why many of them, by the time you end up in marriage, it looks as if the person changed after marriage. No, the season of that relationship already ended, but you two or one of you was literally forcing it, ensuring it must work, because you feel like you've given so much into this relationship. So why can't it end up in marriage? Understand seasons of your life. There are many people that are sent to our lives for different reasons in our life, and when they carry out that task that made them to come into our life, gradually they could just move on, and you open your mind to meeting new people. That's how life works. Definitely there are relationships that are season in, season out. Those people are there. People that are friends that have turned to brothers, or brothers that are now friends. Yes, we understand. That's why you need to understand these things. Know yourself, know people around you. Stop forcing seasons that has ended. Stop forcing friendships that has ended, because if you keep forcing those friendships, all it will be doing to you is to drain you mentally, drain your energy, sap you, because many times you are the one trying to make that friendship work and the other party has moved on, whether it's relationship or friendship, but you are adamant you want it to work by fire by force, but the other person has moved on. So it makes you, it forces you, it delays you. Instead of you focusing on something more productive in your life, you are stuck on that friendship, you are stuck on that relationship. Know when to move on from a relationship. Know when to move on from a friendship. You need to understand these things, and it will cut out a lot of trouble, a lot of problem from your life. Stop dwelling in things that sap your energy. Stop dwelling in things that waste your time. Move on and do better with your life.